Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Floss and this is the Grape Jelly Library. If you are new, warm welcomes, and if you are returning, hi, how you been? I'm so glad that you're back to visit. Before we get into the video, please remember to like and subscribe to this channel. Today I am bringing you for 25 books in the month of June, a beautiful book. It is the most beautiful book I have ever read in my life. It is called Braiding Sweetgrass by Robin Wall Kemmerer. Robin is a professor of environmental biology at the SUNY College of Environmental Science and Forestry in Syracuse, New York. Robin Wall Kemmerer proclaims herself to be an Anishinaabe woman, a member of the Potawatomi Nation, and she is a member of the Bears and the Eagles. I downloaded this audio version and I took many walks. I never had better walks in my life. I never noticed more things along my walk. I was never at more peace than listening to Robin's voice explain nature, its habitats, its lessons that it teaches us. So many stories that are present in nature that sometimes get overlooked. Robin Wall Kemmerer is the type of a lady that I would love to sit there and listen to for hours. Oh, the stories that she could tell me and the things that I could learn from her. She teaches us throughout this book how nature always has a story to tell us. When we are walking along through the forest, we might see a branch in our path and just take it at face value, a branch in our path. Robin teaches that it is a periwinkle branch and how it tells the story and the lessons that we can learn from that. Robin teaches me that there is so much beauty and forestry lessons to be learned in the new growth of the mosses and the molds, how there are different colors of green. There's a bright green, a glittery green, a wet green, a matte green, a light green, a vibrant green. And each different green is a different biological species and has a different biological ancestry that it can teach us. She teaches us how to engage with the land, put our phones down, get out in nature and become one with it, and just look at all the hidden stories that nature is waiting to tell us. It is definitely and for sure a field trip. It is a field trip for your soul. A feel-good field trip for your soul. She speaks in such relaxing, low-key, calming, soothing tones that her story is just beautifully told, beautifully interpreted, and beautifully received. I love this book so much. It speaks to my soul as a tree lover and a nature lover. It speaks to my soul and it makes me want to go out there and become one with the simpler things in life. Nature is very simple. It is not complex at all. Our lives may be complex, but if you want to simplify your life, get out there in nature, go for a stroll, and just sightsee, just listen, just be. Nature is healing and soothing, and it does wonders for your mind, intellect, and soul. I didn't know this. I never took the time to realize that black cherry trees, the bark of the black cherry tree is healing. It's medicinal. I am a huge tree lover. I find such beauty in everything about a tree. Its shape and form, its trunk, its bark, its leaves. It teaches us how the faculties of the forest can teach us about the world, tap into our senses, and help us to develop a relationship with our environment. It talks strongly and often about the indigenous people of the land. And I love to learn about those people. I never knew that the basswood tree, better known as the American linden, was a tree that, beyond the bark, produced fibrous cords, which the indigenous people used to create bags and fabrics, clothing, baskets, through cording and twine. I love it. I live for that kind of stuff, where we tap into our resources to create something beyond words, yet so magnificently beautiful. Do we take the time to appreciate that ingenuity, that brilliance, that simplicity? Nature demands very, very little of us, yet gives so very much back to us. What a lovely sentiment. If only humans could be that way, to demand very little from one another, but yet be so giving in our abundance of life and thought and generosity. Braiding Sweetgrass, Robin Wall Kemmerer. I did the Audible version, loved it, absolutely loved it. Barnes & Nobles was having their January sale. All their hardcover books, I believe, were 50% off. I searched this book out because I have a thing for hardcovers. I searched this book out. I wanted it. I needed it. I love it. It's on my shelf, proudly displayed. Every single time I see this book on my shelf, as Herman Munster would say, the cockles of my heart are warmed. Braiding Sweetgrass. Won't you download it today and put yourself in a peaceful, calm, meditative state of appreciation and gratefulness and blessedness with nature and all of its glory, magnificence, and beauty. That is my video today, friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I just have to make mention, one of my goals was to hit 170 subscribers, and I reached 171 yesterday. I lost a subscriber somehow, some way. I lost one, and although it doesn't make me feel very good, I understand it's the nature of the beast. But I did have a goal of 170. I surpassed it. about 3 to 4 days earlier than I projected my goal to be. I just wanted to thank every single one of you subscribers so very, very much for helping me to reach that goal. Let's see. January, February, March, April, May, June. 5 months. I've been on here for 5 months. I hope I am making a impact in your reading world. I hope I am persuading you without bullying you into reading outside of your genre, or to read a little more often, or to get back into reading, because really that's what it's all about. It's all about the books. It's never about me, but through this channel I am able to communicate and connect with you, and I am forever grateful for that. Thank you so much for helping me to grow my channel and for just supporting me and being on my side. I cannot love you enough. I cannot appreciate you enough. I just want you to know how very appreciated you are. Until my next video, friends, I want you to be well. I want you to be good. It's so important to be good. And I want you to be reading. And part of being well is drinking that water. I know it's hard to do. I know some of you think water is yucky. It doesn't taste like Diet Coke. I know, but just try to get at least a glass or two of water more than you usually would drink into your nutrition. Your organs and your bodily functions will thank you immensely for it. So until my next video, I love you, and we'll see you again, God willing. Bye-bye.